Hello, Jamestonians. This is your ex-mayor, James, here with an exciting opportunity for all of you. We are going to be moving forward with reimagining a very old district of the city of Jamestown. And we're going to be working toward moving Jamestown forward into the future. So as you all know, Jamestown is a thriving city in the heart of the thumb of Michigan. With a population growth of over 2,000 residents over the past year alone, Jamestown is experiencing some growing pains. After years of growth and change, the City Council and the Mayor has asked several experts, you all, to dream up some modern changes for a huge part of the city, which will be torn down and rebuilt to fit the needs of a growing and changing city. A generous group of wealthy investors have agreed to be a part of several building and infrastructure projects. The City Council is hoping to reevaluate several ideas for how to revitalize this area for our city. So this area of the city is called River's Edge. The section of Jamestown that the council is looking to reimagine is a very old community. Its proximity to the river and soon-to-be-built Stradinger Bridge makes it a very important zone for the city as a whole. Currently, this 5-square-block zone of land is home to mostly abandoned plastic straw factories and storage warehouses. These old and dilapidated buildings are a ghastly visual reminder of the wasted potential of the River's Edge community. Your task is to reimagine this area, create a new blueprint or map showing what the community would look like after some change and modernization. Each group will submit a map and a written proposal detailing the proposed changes to the area. So, your map and proposal should include details regarding the following criteria. We want to know about residential buildings, commercial buildings, public space, utilities, travel and transportation, and then of course the big brand new City Hall project. For residential buildings, we're talking about where people are going to live in River's Edge. So homes, condos, apartments, what is that going to look like? Commercial buildings, things such as small businesses, companies, factories, where are people going to work? For public space, parks, community center, rec center, museums, tourist attractions, etc. Where will people go to enjoy themselves, to take a break, to play? Are there going to be utilities located in River's Edge community? Things like water, sewer, garbage, recycling, electricity. Where are these going to be found if they are going to be found in River's Edge? Is there going to be public transportation in this community? And then, of course, City Hall is technically located within the community of River's Edge. The crowning jewel of the newly remade community will be a brand new City Hall, and you will decide where to place it. So some requirements. By the end of this project, you will have created a map and a written proposal. Your map needs to include color. You need to utilize one 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper, which is a printer-sized sheet of paper. Your map needs to be given a title. It needs to have a scale. And it needs to include examples of each of the criteria listed above. So all of these things need to be displayed in your map. In your written proposal, it should be typed. It needs to be at least one page. Be careful to use proper paragraph form, complete sentences, correct punctuation. And then you need to include your reasoning for the decisions made regarding the criteria listed above. So again, all of these things. So why did you put residential buildings where you did? Why did you choose to include a garbage processing facility inside River's Edge? Or not to do that? So we're looking for your reasoning, why you made the decisions that you did. So this is a good example right here of a very well done, well thought out, well put together project proposal. Now this looks like it was computer generated. You guys will be drawing yours by hand. However, this is kind of what we're thinking of when we imagine this project. Something from a bird's eye view looking down on the 5-square-block area that is River's Edge in Jamestown. So just to kind of give you an idea of what a square block is going to be, if you look at this picture here, you notice some main roads, kind of the wider gray areas. So when I envision a square block, I think of everything kind of within the big rectangle of these larger roads. Not necessarily these small little spots, but a square block would just be a large rectangular area of a city. So we're thinking of about five square blocks for River's Edge. Another good example, obviously for River's Edge it's going to be rectangular or squares. It's kind of laid out like that. But this is a very neat, kind of would be a good start example. You notice how they have everything kind of neatly laid out. It's clear where the streets are and where the lots are, and things like that. So just a couple good ideas.